Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I have one of the most anticipated dolls of the year here. This is the 16-inch Meili from Connie Lowe. I haven't seen her yet except for in the picture, the sneak peek I saw in the BJDC book if you watched the video just before this with the BJDC goodie bag. Now, I may or may not have just been at happy hour with Billy Stevens, so please forgive me if I am a little bit, out of sorts. But here is a picture of Meili, and then she has the story on the back side. One day, Stella's mother asked her to please go out and play. She was just being a little too much Stella. But I don't want to, Stella replied. Please, Stella, her mother pleaded. Stella complied reluctantly and ventured outside. Stay on the block, her mother called after her. Stella tried to comply, but after kicking rocks, climbing trees, and chasing butterflies, she was bored. Stella then noticed someone sitting on the steps of a house down the street. She was intrigued. Stella tried not to disobey, but she did not last long. Slowly, she walked down the sidewalk. As she got closer, she could see it was a young girl. She continued until she was standing at the end of the sidewalk leading up to the steps. Stella stood there staring, waiting for her to notice. She cleared her throat. The young girl looked up and smiled. Stella noticed she was holding something, fidgeting with it. What are you doing? Asked Stella. Making paper cranes. Stella looked puzzled. The little girl held up a small paper bird. See, it's made of paper. It's beautiful, said Stella. What's your name? Stella asked. Meili, but my mom calls me Little Bird. Why is that? Stella asked. My mother says that someday I will fly away. Will you? Asked Stella. I hope not, she replied. Me neither, replied Stella. Can we be friends? Asked Stella. Meili smiled and handed her the crane. They soon became inseparable. I think it is so fitting that we have the first 16-inch doll from Connie as Meili here at BJDC, because Meili debuted at BJDC. And this is a little bit sentimental for me because the first BJDC I actually attended was the one that Meili debuted at. So that's very exciting for me. So here is the certificate. Connie has signed it and written her name on it, which is very exciting. She is in pink, which is all of Connie's resin tones are beautiful. So I was going to say it's one of Connie's most beautiful resin tones, but every resin tone that Connie has produced dolls in has been exceptional. So that's kind of like when people are like worried about what doll they're going to get at Connie's booth, like when they're lining up, I'm like, any doll you get is going to be a winner because they're all super gorgeous dolls. Oh my gosh. Okay. Also, I may or may not have been like huffing the doll downstairs because that new doll smell is just so intoxicating. And for us doll collectors, it just really kind of gets your endorphins going. And she really has that like super new doll smell. She's got something special here in a little pouch that we will get to in a moment. But I already love her. She's got brown shoes. She's got like a mauve. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Her ribbon is pink polka dots, okay? She's got a pink polka dotted ribbon on her hair, in her hair. Blue polka dotted dress with a little Peter Pan collar. So gorgeous. And it is aged, so I don't know if it's tea-dyed or what, but it's got that aged look to kind of go with the Depression era that the Stella line is from. Hands are beautifully blushed. Fingers look really good. They have like the kind of shading that Connie does there on the fingers. And then these oh, she's got little undershorts too, but the stockings, that's the word, they're like a mauve color, and then she's got light brown shoes. Oh my gosh. And this 16-inch size, I love it. And so I know that Connie had said before, I think it was at BJDC actually, she had thought about doing like this kind of line of 16-inch dolls. And it's really great because it's not quite so big. I love the big dolls. I originally said I was not going to collect her dolls, the Stella line in the big size. I only had the little ones, and then I kind of like changed my mind. I was like, my friend Leah kind of convinced me. She's like, oh, you need a big one. And then I got a big one, and I was like, I need all the big ones, but I need all the little ones. And now here's the 16-inch size, so I'm going to need like all the just right ones, all right? It's like the porridge, too hot, too cold, just right. This size is so nice because it's going to be able to fit on your shelf, right? And it's just so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. She is perfect. So the pictures, like I did see the picture of her in the booklet. She is just, I am so thrilled with her. I have two Meilis at home. I have the original Meili at the debut. I have a chocolate Meili. This may be my favorite Meili. She's stunning. She's really gorgeous. Like, I just love her. I love this size. It's substantial enough to like feel like, you know what I mean? Like, it's substantial enough to feel like a substantial doll. That's repetitive, right? But it just feels like, you know, you've got a sizable doll in your hand. For those of us that like a little bit of a bigger doll, but it's not so big as like the 18-inch dolls, where space is a concern, because those of us who also love collecting, as my friend Lindsay says, who's behind the camera, collectors love to collect, you start to run out of space. This is like a really great size because you can fit, oh my gosh, I love this size. Oh, I love her. She is so perfect. And she's perfectly painted. I believe these are factory paint jobs because, but I think Connie does inspect everyone. I don't know this. This is not the gospel truth. This is what I think. I think the factory does paint these, but I think Connie kind of dresses them and inspects them to make sure everything's okay. But she looks fantastic. I could not be more pleased with this doll right now. I am so happy I got her. So those of you who are absentee and you have one coming, you are not going to be disappointed. The face up is impeccable. It's beautiful. The outfit is perfect. This is perfect for her. And I love the contrasting polka dots. I love that we have the pink polka dots on the top and then we got the blue polka dots on the bottom. I love this kind of like dark mauve like colored stocking with the light brown boot. So this is a really great outfit that you can like mix and match with other things. You can grab a great cardigan to go over. I think I might do that in the sales room from Susie P. Sews. I love her cardigans, her knitted cardigans. So I think I might grab a cardigan for her from the sales room, and then she'll have like the perfect look. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And that new doll smell is the best. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned because we got more content coming from BJDC. Up next, you're going to see the unboxing of the Mushroom Peddlers Sydney Koala by none other than my bestie, Lindsay. So that is coming next. So, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
I want to say a huge thank you to my patrons from Patreon: Lindsay S., Leah W., Doreen Z., Janice H., Mercedes W., Cindy K., Bear Sunflower, Diane B., Kelly L., Shorna R., Stephanie W., Shalane C., Penny P., Louisa's Knickknacks, Marty G., Lynn P., and Cindy L. Your support means so much to me and helps me continue bringing you great dolly content. For more information on how you can become a supporter of this channel, check the link in the video description. Thank you.